Stand clear, away from the sides and well within the yellow lines. Don't let this happen to your child. Stand still, stand steady, stand clear.
Welcome back everybody. Straight into this one. PlayStation 5 this time. No physical box to show off. So this is God of War Ragnarok. Taken a while, this has, to get around to this one. And since making the video, yeah, I've made a lot of progress on this one. A lot of progress. I am liking it. It isn't really, if I'm honest, it's not really the kind of genre that I would go out of my way to play, if that makes sense. So yeah, welcome back. Hope everyone's okay. Still gaming. So this has taken a while to get to, simply because when I got the PlayStation 5, I remember telling a friend about it, and then he insisted that I play the game prior to this on the PS4. Yeah, so that's the only other God of War game I've ever played, the one prior to this. So he lent me the disc. As we all know, the PS5 does a fantastic job of backwards compatibility. I really did enjoy it. So I completed that one. Then you know how it is. There's lots of other stuff on the back burner. Lots of other stuff on the playlist to get around to. So in the last few weeks, I've managed to get to this. So I think this was, yeah, I think it was a download code that came with the PS5. The PS5 doesn't get a lot of use, to be honest. I do have quite a few PS4 games on my list that I want to pick up, because I totally skipped the PS4 generation. And I don't know, the longer it went on for, then I began to hear about backwards compatibility, and I just thought, no, I'm going to sit this one out and wait for the PlayStation 5 and get around to those games one day. So yeah, hence, here we are. I do like it. I find the problem is some of these games, the stories can be so kind of convoluted. Not as bad as your kind of traditional sort of Japanese stories, where you've really got to be in it. You know, you've got to be really all over it to understand what the hell is going on. But I do like the story in this. All very engaging. I've just arrived. So let me think. So yeah, I was playing this just the other night, and I've just arrived. Can't think of what the realm is called, but it's where Odin is. So I've accepted Odin's invite, and that really does intrigue me. So I can't wait to play that later on. Probably later on today, tomorrow night, because yeah, everyone's been warning you off about Odin, so we'll have to see. We'll have to see how that one develops. But yeah, it is what it is. Extremely highly polished, highly extremely well put together, high production. There's been a couple of bugs, and I think because the game is so highly produced and so well put together, those couple of bugs are quite surprising when they do show themselves. Trying to think of what happened. Yeah, there was a little tiny step. It wasn't even something that you had to physically decide to jump down, and the character completely disappeared through the map. So that was one. Fortunately, it didn't break the progress. It kind of corrected itself. And I think on two occasions, when you get to a cutscene with the dwarves, the it was really weird because the dwarf was supposed to be obviously behind, or supposed to walk with you, and then he was going to go behind the kind of workbench, but the dwarf kind of floated really slowly, still looking at you, but floated in midair across to the bench. It was quite odd. But apart from that, for a game of this size, I really like the puzzle side of it, trying to solve the chests. Really well crafted in that sense. You know, you can put a lot of time into the side quests, and they don't feel too contrived, if that makes sense. It all makes you feel like it's worth the effort, and obviously it is, because you're leveling up all the different attributes for your characters. But yeah, for someone that's not really a God of War person, you know, it's not really my franchise. I'm trying to think of another game that you could possibly say was similar that I did enjoy. I believe it was Dante's Inferno. Now, I played that on a PlayStation 3, and I've recently, well, I say recently, in the last couple of years, I picked it up again on the 360. So I'd like to get the achievements on that, because I did like that game. And some years ago I did study the original texts. So yeah, it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. As I say, sword and sandals, not really my kind of genre. Tend to try to avoid fantasy as a rule. I know some people are all about that. They're all over that kind of thing. I'm more like, I don't know, I'm more like very strong narrative in the real world, or horror, sci-fi based games. That's really my kind of preferred gaming space, if you like. But yeah, it's good, and I'm really intrigued after arriving there. Just met Odin, so really looking forward to see how that side of it develops. So I'm going to leave it there. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Am I doing something wrong with the PlayStation 5, or does the PlayStation 5 not have an instant resume ability, just like the Series X? Can't quite understand that. Yeah, a bit weird that the game has to get itself up on its feet and launch itself when you go back into it. Might be me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong there. I don't know. But guys, take care of yourselves. Keep on gaming, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.